What's up, everybody? Phil with Photo Gear Fun here today. Very excited to bring you an unboxing and a first look at the DJI Osmo Pocket. You can see it here. This is a retail unit. I got it at Best Buy. Today is December 12th. It's not supposed to come out until the 15th, but my local Best Buy had one. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this, give you my first impressions, let you know what I think of this. I know there have been reviews out there. Lots of folks were able to get this before the release. I'm not one of the chosen. I bought this with my own money. So there is the sleeve, some information on the back, kind of this cardboard plastic packing. Comes with a carrying case, you can see, has a strap, some tasty mints for later, a strap for the carrying case. In here is the USB cable. Also, there's a Lightning and the USB-C connector to connect it to your phone. And then here is the unit itself. It is tiny. You can see the plastic's on here. Let's take the plastic off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to power this up, charge it. I heard that there's a firmware update, so update the firmware, take some pictures, take some video. Actually, let's turn it on and see. And look at that. It's got some juice, so it looks like it's ready to be set up. So I'm going to go ahead and set that up, do the firmware update, charge it if it needs to be charged. I will show you some pictures, show you some video. I'm very excited about the motion time lapse that it has. Also has a panoramic, it has two panoramic modes, one that does a regular horizontal panoramic, and then one that does a 3x3 panoramic. So I'm very excited about the 3x3 panoramic. So I'm gonna charge it. My cat's so excited too. You can see her tail in the picture. She's very excited about this. And take some videos, take some pictures, and we'll come back and talk a little bit more about this DJI Osmo Pocket. Okay, this is an outdoor test. We're shooting in auto mode, 4K 30. How's the mic sound? It's snowy here. Don't normally get snow. You can probably hear the snow crunching if the mics are good enough. Audio test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Face tracking is on. Keeping the gimbal steady. Seems to be following my face. Stabilization. I'm walking in snow and this thing is rock solid. Holding it just at arm's length. Probably hear that snow. Everything seems to be working just fine outside. There's currently no wind, so you wouldn't hear any wind noise. Let me just flip this around and see. Show you kind of what's happening here. See the birds at the feeder. Hear that chickadee? It's a fairly wide angle. Seems to be doing a good job following. Flip it back around for selfie mode. The face tracking comes back on. Yep, face tracking came right back on. So far, so good. Alright, we'll do an indoor test in a second. I wanted to walk around a little bit more out here in the snow. See the birds all around me. I'm interrupting their dinner apparently. So that'll do it for the outdoor test, 4K 30. With the internal mic. Trying carefully not to cover the mics. And we'll see how this does with auto ISO indoors. Okay, this is an indoor test. Auto, not pro mode. It's very dark in here. Face tracking just came on automatically, which is great. 4K 30. How's the audio sound inside? Stabilization, of course, looks amazing. I can see it's very, very stable. So with auto, See how the exposure does here. Not so great backlit, but not many cameras do a good job with backlighting. Holding it at arm's length. Face tracking seems to be doing a pretty good job. Alright, that's the indoor test. The quality probably isn't the greatest because it is really dark in here. The ISO is probably up as high as it can go, especially right now. But we'll see how the audio sounds, see how the video looks. Okay, you saw the video, you saw a pano. A few observations. One is, I really like this case. And the gimbal will actually go back into the position it needs to for you to be able to put it back in the case. If you want to use it with your phone and your phone has a case on it, it depends on how thick your case is, but you're probably going to have to take the case off in order for you to be able to use it with your phone. And even when you do take the case off, I think maybe it's better with the lightning port, but it doesn't feel terribly sturdy with the USB-C. This is an Android phone, USB-C. It's plugged in all the way and it's kind of wobbly. Also, the initial setup, you have to actually download the app and then register this with DJI. If you don't have an account, that initial setup can be somewhat painful on a phone. They have some CAPTCHA stuff that you have to enter, and it's not really great. It's not a great user experience if you have to sign up on your phone for DJI account. So you might want to make one beforehand. If you're out in the field, it might be a little bit of a pain. Otherwise, man, the video looks good. I love the pano. It's really light. Not sure how the battery life is going to hold up, but this is going to be quite a filmmaker's dream, either for somebody like me who just might use it for vlogging and maybe some occasional light filmmaking, or somebody who's a little more serious, maybe not a pro filmmaker, but somebody who's a little bit more into filmmaking. So those are my initial impressions. Seems like it's going to be a great device, especially for the price, $350. We'll see how it holds up for durability, and I will definitely do a full review. Again, I know there are lots of reviews out there, but I'll do a full review after I've used this, probably sometime in January. I'm going to take it on a trip with me and we'll see how it does. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, click on that bell icon. Also, share it with your friends. If you are a subscriber, thank you for coming back and watching this video. Really appreciate it. I will talk to you again in the next video.